drive my car so you can get used to being behind the wheel. This is Carter. He's gonna race us, so it'll be a challenge.
Hey, homie. Good to see you back in action. I'm sorry about the accident. Hope this little race will take your mind off your worries. Don't worry. I'll go easy on you. Well, this time. Let's roll. Listen up. Every driver has a class. My class is Brawler. Trigger my move and I'll lay the smackdown on a rival race car. If I hit a car hard enough, he'll be disabled for a while so you can race ahead. For this race, I'll be your only wingman.
My class is Drafter, so when you trigger my move, I'll pull in front and you drive behind me.
Now you're gonna race with Kita. She's an assassin. Just tap the button to trigger her special move and watch her lay a spike strip that blows the tires off any cars that go over it. Watch out, man. She don't play favorites. If you hit the strip, you blow your tires too. First place wins as usual, but there's one little wrinkle. At the end of each lap, the driver in last place gets knocked out. Don't get caught in the back of the pack, or your race will get cut short. The rival crew really doesn't want you around. Now get out of their turf before the time runs out or you're done. Watch out. They're after you and will do whatever it takes to make sure you don't make your getaway. You should try to spin them out. This will knock them off your tail for good. Think of yourself as a courier. Get to the delivery spot before the other crew, and you win. And you know how we get down, baby. It's first place or nothing. Hey, when you have a brawler or an assassin in your crew, you can make them switch their target. For the brawler, tap the special move button before the brawler hits his target and he'll switch. For the assassin, tap the special move button before he drops his spike strip and he'll change targets too. Try it out with me in this race. Crew takedown is all about taking down rival crew cars. Chase these bad dudes down and smack them around to knock them out of the action. Now the harder you hit them, the faster they go down. When you see smoke coming from a rival car, it's game over for them. Happy hunting. After you finish an event, you're put back in the city where you're free to roam around and explore. Look for glowing areas on the road. These are spots where you can trigger new events. You can also pause and pick events by choosing select event in the menu. This turf used to be controlled by the Lucky Sevens, but after Mick's crash, a new boss from the West Coast rolled in and he took over. You take him out and you get his territory, and you'll earn a whole lot of respect from the other crew bosses in the city. I used to ride with the Lucky Sevens, but after Mick's crash, I wanted to try things with this new crew. Things haven't been so good under the new boss, if you know what I mean. So if you can beat me, I'll think about joining you. Okay, I lost fair and square. Now you can recruit me if you want me in your crew. Something you should know, though. I'm a brawler, but I also have a subclass called Fixer. That means if you use me as your wingman, I can fix the race so you'll get a little extra cash every time you win. Heads up! You can now have 2 wingmen with you in a crew race. Look in your race HUD and you'll see what button you press to trigger that crew member's special move. My name's Arjun. Me and my pal Crunch have been thinking about switching crews. If you could take our boss out, we'll be looking for a new leader. Hey, nice racing. The boss is pretty much finished out here. Me and my pal Crunch will join up with you if you want us. There's something you should know. I have a subclass too called Mechanic. That means if you use me as your wingman, I'll give you a little extra speed boost in every race. I'm Sly, and I own this highway. And you want a piece? You're gonna have to take it from me. I know you're gunning for poor boy, and that guy owes me money. If you want, I'll switch over and ride with your crew. Hey, I heard you're looking to find out about Mick's crash. You're gonna need to beat me and my boys juicing west if you want to talk. Look, I ain't no stoolie, alright? But between you and me, there's a whole bunch of crap going on around here about this whole race thing. See, it was supposed to be an all-or-nothing kind of race. Whoever wanted took control of the city. But after the accident, that never happened. Everybody got a piece. And now I will say this once and for all. I had nothing to do with, and I mean nothing, to do with the accident, okay? I seen this guy named Buddy. He came out of nowhere. He flipped your brother's car when he was trying to pass you. All right. Then he smashed. fine buddy. I don't know where he went or who he drives with, but he's your killer. And you didn't hear that from me.
Pool war's finished. Me and Juice want to drive for a winner. We'll both come over and drive with you.
I like your style. Most drivers are intimidated by a group of women. Come through here as much as you like. Oh, one more thing. I know you were a friend of Sarah's. She was a good kid. Would have let her into the Sirens, except she was always loyal to Mick and the Sevens. Anyway, I don't like how she was taken out. Makes a girl feel unsafe. Me and the girls will ride with you if it means we get to give some payback to whoever took out Sarah. Come on, let's go.
Yo, watch yourself. Buddy got your brother. You don't want him to get you too. Alright, you may have noticed, Buddy's a poser. His car, his bling, he was all bought with his daddy's money. Thing is, recently, all daddy's money's been cut off and Buddy's been hurting for cash flow. Hey, you seem for real. The Buckster and I'll switch to your side if you want us. Word on the street is, you got Buddy real spooked. Sounds like more of his crew are gonna bail on him. You need to hurry up and get to him before he cuts and runs.
Thanks, Turtle. Me and my boy Pip know you're hot to get Buddy. Don't know what it is, but he's somehow tied into that bad crash that took out your bro Mick. Whatever you have in store for Buddy, me and Pip don't want to be on the receiving end. We're here to offer our services.
Yeah, he's right about the phone. Someone was sending him text messages for sure. I know this guy that can trace the calls. He's with a vigilante crew called the Core. I'ma warn you though, man, it can get real messy up in there. They patrol the business districts. It's hot with cops. Boss said he doesn't want to talk. He asked that we make your visit to Court Turf a lesson in court discipline.
Looks like you want to talk to me real bad. We'll do one more race for kicks. If you can beat me, we'll talk, and maybe I'll have a few answers to all those questions you've got. Otherwise, get out of my city. Okay, wise guy, I got your trace done. The messages all came from one mobile phone and from one area of town. The storage facility from a hood named X. Heard of him?
Crimson driver named Clutch who owes me some favors. I'll see if I can persuade him to tip us off as to where X is hiding out. Because if X gets word that you're onto him, he'll try something. Get here fast so you can nail him, man.
Your pal Carter was asking about X's whereabouts. I told him, you don't go asking after X if you know what's good for you. I'll only give you one warning. Get off of Crimson Turf. Listen up. Race me, sure, you might win. But X knows you're looking for him and he doesn't want to be found. So I couldn't tell you where X is even if I wanted to. Do yourself a favor and pack it in before X gets pissed and comes looking for you. X said I got no place in Crimson since you beat me so bad. You could say it was a falling out. Now I've got a score to settle. If you need another driver to help settle your score with X, I'm in.
Boss, I found X. He's at the old warehouse in the storage district. Meet me there. And, boss, come quick.
Gauntlet, huh? Wondering how I know? I know everything. Been following you since we last talked. Figured you'd need a little tip. Pace yourself. Gauntlet's a bunch of races against Crimson's toughest drivers. Once you're through that, then you